Alright guys, so I've had a couple requests to come out here, so today I decided to go ahead and make the trip out here to the Tallmadge Kmart. At the moment, this one is not on the chopping block. I think that every one of them is going to be gone pretty soon here. At the moment, this one's still going strong, and surprisingly, there are a lot of cars here, a lot of people shopping today. So I'm going to go ahead in here and film. I'm going to film a little bit out here. I have some things to tell you about this place that I noticed online, but I'm going to do a voiceover here anyways. So let's go ahead in here and see what it looks like in here. I don't think I've ever been in this one. I hope you guys can hear me all right. It's windier than heck out here, but it's really cool with this Kmart because, like, you can see the logo that they have up there right now. Well, on Google Earth, if you are out on the street right there, or you back up a little bit or come forward a little bit into the parking lot, you can see that logo change. It was a Kmart before with just a regular one, then it changed to a big K, and now it's back to a regular Kmart. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let's go ahead in here and see what it looks like. I've never been in this one. I'm not sure why they changed it from a big K just back to a regular Kmart. I mean, I personally like the big K logo a lot better than this one, but you know, maybe they were just trying to change it up or something. When I first pulled into the parking lot here, I noticed some of the carts sitting out here, and it was kind of funny to me because if you look at these, you see how shallow they are, I guess. And, you know, at some point, these stores started making their carts bigger and deeper so that you would buy more stuff, because as you fill them up, it looks like you barely have anything in there, and it just kind of makes you want to buy more. You know, that's just like one of their tricks. It was kind of cool walking into this one. I've never been in this one before, and I mean, of course, it looks like any other Kmart, only there were like a few things that I noticed in here. The shelves were actually stocked. I mean, everything seemed to really be stocked, unlike a couple of the other Kmarts I've been in, where they just kind of spread things around and they put a lot of space between things on the shelves to make them look stocked. This one was actually stocked everywhere around the whole store, except for, I think, like 1 or 2 spaces. I loved the lighting in here. The whole store was really bright, or I mean around the entire store. And another thing that I noticed was up around the perimeter of the top of the store on the walls, it was really clean. Like a lot of these stores you see where, I don't know, they removed shelves, like the one in Barberton, or just over the years it's gotten dirty and they haven't repainted or anything. Well, it actually looked pretty decent in this store here. I like seeing those call boxes on the posts throughout the store. Those are cool. And I was really tempted to try one, but I didn't just want to make an employee start running around for nothing, so. This store was pretty clean too, you know, and a lot of them, it looks like they hardly even ever sweep the floor, let alone mop them. But this store was pretty clean. Every department seemed like it was stocked pretty good. We got the fitting rooms here. I tried to get a lot of sweeping shots through the store, just to kind of show it wall to wall, you know, as much as you could possibly see. I did notice that TV in the back there in the men's section was not on. I'm not sure why that is. But there is an electronics section coming up here. I think it's in a few minutes yet here. But it actually looked pretty decent in comparison to some of the other ones I've been in. You know, there was like, just going back to the Barberton one a minute, because that's one of the messiest ones I've been in. And like DVDs were all over the place. None of the TVs were turned on or anything. But in this one, you'll see the TVs are, I think every one of the TVs was on. And the DVDs, CDs, whatever they had in the area, it seemed to be pretty well in order. I tried to get a little peek back in this room in the back here, but you know, I didn't want to just go walking back there or anything. I would have loved to. I would have loved to just go walking back there and just kind of poke around, you know, get some footage, see what it was like back there, but I don't want to push the limits too much. You know, I really did want to film throughout the entire store, and if you do something like that and get caught, then you get booted out and there goes the whole video. It seemed like this store had more, like, I don't know if you want to call them nooks and crannies, but more areas that I kept stepping back into. You know, like there was the main sales floor, and then there were a lot of these areas like this one right here where I'm in, that it kind of stepped back into another area. I noticed that around the store. Now, I don't know, I know somebody's going to ask me if they had a K Cafe or even a Little Caesars Pizza. And I didn't see anywhere in this store where that may have been, but, you know, I mean, maybe I walked right through it and I didn't realize. Okay, yeah, so we're coming up to this electronics section here, and you know, aside from this stuff on the left side, it looks like the shelves are pretty empty. I mean, everything else looked pretty good. All the TVs are on here. And then you'll see in a second here where, I think I turn around and get another shot of this. Yeah, see, everything's pretty much in order here. The DVDs and everything on the tables and on the shelves, they're all in pretty good order there. Even the magazines, I mean, everything, this was a pretty clean store. Their Christmas setup was pretty nice here. It was small, but it still looked like it was set up pretty nice. The one tree on the end there I really liked. And if you notice, like this layaway sign here, look how clean that is. The red with the blue letters. In some of the other Kmarts that I've been in, it looked like they just got up there with a can of paint and a paintbrush and started sloshing around on it, trying to repaint it and make it look better, and it just ended up looking like crap. But the signs up around this store actually look pretty nice. We got automotive up here on the left, and I believe this was the garden center, walking out through these two doors. I really didn't expect them to come open, but then they did, so I thought that was cool. There's your big K sign up there. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't really think about that. We still got the big K sign right here, as well as in the front by the registers, which you're going to see when we leave. But they changed the main sign out front. That's funny. I didn't think about that before. I think it's right here around the corner we got the pharmacy. Let's see, maybe it's down a little bit farther here. But the pharmacy is closed. Oh yeah, it's right up around the corner here in a minute. Like I said, this store was kind of, the layout was was kind of strange. You know, you had the main sales floor, but it just seemed like around the edges it stepped back and inwards in a lot of different areas. Here's the pharmacy with the signs up that say it's closed. And they had that, like, I don't know, some kind of plastic over the window, so I wasn't even able to peek in. And you see how stocked these shelves are. You know, like I said, in some of the other stores, they have a lot of space between everything on the shelves to make it look like it's stocked, but it really isn't. Oh, and I stopped and tested this price scanner just to see if it worked. Pack of pens or something that were sitting up there. It worked. And look at this. This is all a line here waiting for cash registers. I was kind of surprised to see that. I don't know how many registers were open. I think they had at least 3 open. But yeah, this whole line of people, at first I thought, what are they waiting to see Santa or something? But as I got up here, I realized, no, they're waiting for open registers. And I tried to slow it down here so you could see it. It kind of messed up the picture, but yeah, it was just a whole line of people. There had to be about probably 10 people in that line waiting for registers to open. That was something you don't see every day in a Kmart. And there's your big K sign again. Pretty cool, you know, they changed the one out front, but we got the big K still around the inside of the store. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. That was just a walk around through the Tallmadge Big K. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. And I'll see you in the next show.